The Honourable Minister for Roads, also a committed member of Parliament, one who is results-oriented and one who wants to see the end of this big push agenda. Shall we welcome the Minister for Roads and Highways, Honourable Kwame Govins Agbodza.
Thank you, my brother. Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, Odio Opium, all colleague ministers of state here, members of parliament, Name, distinguished gentlemen, friends of the media, religious leaders, and everybody here, all protocols observed. Your Excellency, today marks a very important day in the life of your government. Indeed, in the run-up to the 2024 election, Ghanaians made it quite clear that they do not like governments that do not address their issues. You made a bold commitment to address the issues that are of concern to Ghanaians. Your Excellency, including this morning, I heard somewhere where people are complaining about their roads. We had 2 sessions of road interventions prior to your accession to the throne as president. Mr. President, if you come to the Ministry of Roads and Highways, we owe probably 40 billion Ghana cedi in debt to contractors. But when we went around the country, the 16 regions, it was difficult to see what the money was spent on. Despite all that, Mr. President, you made a bold commitment to institute an intervention that, Mr. President, will go down in history as the president that gave the biggest dose of intervention at a single time on our roads. The big push is not a campaign promise. It's a bold intervention by your government. And, Mr. President, let no one be deceived. We shall implement big push and the result will be there for everybody to see. Mr. President, you have a lot to tell us this afternoon. I just want to take the opportunity to thank all the staff of the Ministry of Roads and Highways and the agencies for the big job they have done for the past 6-7 months, taking into account your dream of the big push, identifying the project, doing the studies, doing the design, costing, and preparing this project for commencement. So, Mr. President, when we say we can do this project within 24 months, we mean business. And the people of Greater Accra and Gadangbe, don't be worried. The contractor that is on this stretch, I believe, can do this project in less than 24 months. We do this to address the issues of problem in our country. Today, if you are coming from Aflau and you want to go to Adenta, you will have to drive all the way back to Accra Temamoto way to Accra just to go to Adenta. It doesn't make any sense. The simple solution is to do the road between Dowenya, Afienya, and Dodowa, and then complete the uncompleted project between Dodowa and Adenta, and we shall be able to do these things. Mr. President, this is what you have committed to do. Mr. President, we have spoken to all the contractors who want to partake in this. Mr. President, we have noticed that one of the problems we had in our country is the belief that the Ghanaian contractor cannot do quality work. We beg to differ. We shall use the big push to prove that the Ghanaian contractor is as good as any contractor in the world. Whilst they create jobs, we are going to build roads that will last as long as the roads built by expatriates in our country. And we mean that. So, Mr. President, today, we are just here to give meaning to your dream of building roads that will last. Roads that will not wash away in 6 months. And, Mr. President, we told contractors and consultants, everybody who would take part in the big push would have to take a very good insurance cover against your project. If you fail, we shall cash the insurance to repair the roads. Both contractors and consultants. And, Mr. President, we beg, if any contractor runs to you that we are being tough on him, tell him to go back to site and work, because we shall never be tough on you for nothing. We will only ask you to do the right thing. So all contractors, we are your friends. But you will have to do the work. Let's, once in the lifetime of Ghana, let us do something that we are all proud of. Build roads that last. All those stuck in traffic from Central University onto the motorway, help is on hand. We are going to complete that project also within the 24 months. All those getting stuck on Ofankor, help is on hand. The president has been there already. The contractor is back on site. We shall complete that project within 24 months. All those going to Kaswa, we shall complete that project. Indeed, Mr. President, the stall project of Ashamara Runabout to Atimpoku, the contractor, Inzak, is fully back on site and working. You will go down in history as the president who made the biggest intervention on roads in our country. That is our dream. That is your dream. Mr. President, I won't say much than to say you are the one giving us hope back in our country that the Ghanaian can do better. I would encourage the contractors. We have a lot of our young people graduating from school, engineers, quantity surveyors. Please, we want to see you take on new graduates in your setup to begin to train them. Let this not just be a job for you to make profit. Invest in the young Ghanaian who will take over from you and I when we are not here. And we are hopeful that the second phase of the big push, let me give you a hint. We want to see the first contractor who will finish the big push with quality, with speed, and within budget. There's a good reward for you. And I hope you are enticed. I can hear the contractor saying he will do it 1 year. But you are here. You heard him, isn't it? But that will not compromise quality. Will not compromise anything. The quality will be there. So, Mr. President, your people are ready to listen to you. I don't want to say much. Just to say, everybody here, all projects within the Greater Accra, Gadangbe, everywhere, under the big push, when we cut this short, we are assuming that all those projects are starting at the same time. So, my friends at Apollonia who are listening to on CTFM, just calm down. Your road has been awarded, it's coming. So don't worry about that at all. Mr. President, we pray that God grants you good health and to lead us into hope, into achievement, that Ghana will once again be remembered for what we all want it to be. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Shall we all together do one more big resounding round of applause for the Minister for Roads and Highways, Honorable Govins Kwame.